Yo, what is up, dudes? Well, it must be Monday, because here we are back with another guitar of the week. And this week we are featuring a brand, I believe this is the second time has been featured on my channel. And I was very impressed with its first appearance here. So we had to bring it back. I speak, of course, of Legator. Yeah, Legator. The last one we had here was a neck through, and I think a little bit, more expensive than this one. I believe this is a bolt-on model, very similar model, but a bolt-on and a lot less money. I think these are like not half the money, but around half the money. So, a lot cheaper, and seemingly the same. Okay, I hear something moving around in there. Let's open this up and free what is ever. Actually, I've been liking using this table. I'm gonna move that and that. I'm gonna open it on the table. We have one lid. Okay, yeah, that looks like we have, that is, it looks like the wrench got a little loose and was floating around in there. Anything else in here? Silicone, silica packs, that's about it. Okay, on to the instrument. They do the extra wrap on the top because it's kind of a pointy headstock, I think. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open that up. Take this off. All right, yeah. All right, here we go. Making sure everything's okay. It is. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Do we have a, yep, okay. I'll take that down like that. I'm losing my, I always do this. I always lose the, I have to glue it on there. I'm losing my windscreen. Ugh. Annoying. Gotta super glue that thing like right on there. All right, we're back with the windscreen on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll tell you, there's some other brands out there that use it's like a cloth one that seems to be pretty good. I wish they would all do that. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful. Oh, wow, that's nice. And let me take that off. Are you all ready for this? Yeah. Right there. I think is that a poplar burl top? It's something. Go, Dad, it's poplar burl. Right there. Right there. Yeah, same with the headstock. Both the poplar and the burl. It's the poplar burl. And there's the back. Right there. Oh yeah, nice sculpted heel. And of course the 5-bolt. That seems to be very trendy. I think this is 2 weeks in a row we've seen 5-bolt connections. And of course, as we've discussed, is it better than 4-bolt? Well, it'd be one better now, wouldn't it? That's just math. So, you know the drill. I need to tune it up, plug it in. We will check it out. I will see you in a sec. All right, we are back. we are back with this killer guitar. Right there. Right here. There you are. Right there. I'll show you the back again. There. As you can see, it's a blue. I think they also make a black. Looking real good. And I can get you some specs. It is Specola time. Right, this is the Legator N6SS Ninja 6 Super Shred. So I guess N6 is Ninja 6 and SS is Super Shred. So it's the Legator N6SS Ninja 6 Super Shred electric guitar in the blue. They also make it in a black. And let's get to the specs here. What do we have? The body material is a lightweight mahogany. And I agree, it's not a very heavy mahogany. It is mahogany, but it's not super heavy. We've had heavier guitars for sure. The top is burl. The body finish is gloss. It is a 3-piece maple neck. A bolt-on neck joint. 25.5-inch scale. An ebony fretboard. 18-inch radius with mother-of-pearl diamond inlays, which I think look quite nice. Let me see them over here. Nice mother-of-pearl. Very nice. It is 24 jumbo stainless steel frets. It uses the Legator passive aftershock ceramic humbuckers. It is a master volume, a master tone, and a 5-way blade switch. The bridge is a Legator brass fixed bridge, and the tuners are locking, as you can see right there. Maybe I can get them in this camera over here and to show you the locking side. I don't know if you can notice that but if I had one sort of criticism about the guitar so far, it's that the tuners are a little closely spaced. And although the knobs, the buttons aren't touching each other, they're very close to each other. So if they're of a certain configuration, it's a little hard to get your hand in there to turn it's hard to turn one tuner without touching one of the other ones. They're like almost a little too tightly spaced, which I didn't notice with the other guitar. So, I don't know if it's this particular model or another theory is that the other guitar had a Floyd Rose, and I only had to do some fine-tuning down at the bridge. So maybe, I'm pretty sure that other one was a Floyd Rose, but maybe I'm wrong. But I did not notice that on the last one. I did notice it on this one. But other than that, the fit and finish has been great. The neck profile is really good, and the fret work is really good. And it's clearly been rolled. It's a nice soft edge. There's, all the frets are nice and smooth. And, I've had a lot of guitars here since I started this series. And it's surprising how many have kind of sharp fret ends. Nothing like that here. So, really nice. And a very slim. This is a super shredder neck. Oh, it's a shred neck. So, if you like that, if you're into that sort of thing, then by all means, this is going to check one of these out because it is really nice. This is my style of neck. I prefer the smaller necks over the larger ones. So I'm right at home in a neck like this, but your results may vary depending on what you prefer for neck size. So clearly that's the bridge. Here are these two coils. coils, both humbuckers. Here is what I think is a single coil with some sort of tap on the neck pickup. The neck. Yeah, I tell you, it's a great guitar to play. A lot of fun to play. Let's hear it clean. Let me just double check my tuning here because would have been yeah. All fine except for the low E and the high E. Position 2. Position 3. Four. And 5. Yeah, again, you can hear, without the compression, you can hear the volume change. Hell yeah. trem. Here's our good old behave lead. You can hear the brightness of those ceramics, huh? Tighten down. I can't tell you how many, a little bit of play in them. Can't tell you how many times I get stuff with locking tuners. And the tuner, the locks themselves are a little loose. I'm tuning it up. I keep hearing it go flat. I'm like, why is it every time I bend crazy, it's going flat? And more than like a string could possibly stretch, and it's because the friggin' lock is loose. That's better. All right. Let me just double check this tuning real quick. Yeah, see, that's a tiny bit. I could hear it going a little bit flat. I'm like, what? That's not natural. That's not normal. Here we go. There we go. Let's see how we do for the rest of the video with lots of bends. Yeah, I'm telling you, you do enough of these, you start to see the same things over and over again. And loose locking threads is actually fairly common. All right, let's check with this one. I'm not hearing, these seem to be noiseless at every position. So let's check this position 4 again. What is this? Definitely that. Absolutely nothing on that. Absolutely nothing on this pickup here in position 4. So it's some voodoo going on with this pickup. This guitar was like literally made for dual heavy reg. Let's go back to our Brit 87. Hell yeah. The Legator. I think it's NS or N6SS, which is the Ninja 6 Super Shred. Is Super Shredder? Super Shredder or Super Shred? Well, on the website, they're just calling it the N6SS. So I'm going to stick with that one. The Legator N6SS. They do call it the Super Shred series. The Legator N6SS is the guitar of the week. And like every guitar of the week, there'll be a link in the description for pricing, any specs I may have missed. And there you go. All right, dudes, as always, thank you so much for hanging out, and rock on.